Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to speak briefly. It's always good to have some idea what's happening about the oil prices, oil production in this part of the world. And I'm sure you are all familiar and have read recently about the successes of the newly established alliance in between essentially Saudi Arabia and Russia to limit the excess of oil supply on the market and manage an increase in the price of oil. This was recently confirmed, and the agreement was extended to the rest of the year at least, except that, then something happened. The Trump administration has denounced the nuclear agreement with Iran, has announced a reestablishment of the sanctions on Iran, and so all of a sudden the attention and the fears, the expectations have shifted from the issue of still containing excess production to the issue of making sure that there is no scarcity, because the expectation is that the sanctions on Iran might deprive the world market of significant supply. So I have asked, and maybe at some point a slide will appear, here it is, because I think we always need to take some longer-term vision and see what has been happening over a longer period of time in order to understand exactly where we stand. 5 years ago, the price of oil was close to $220 per barrel, and there was predictably excess supply at the time. So there was a huge buildup of reserves, oil that is produced, but so it's out of the ground, but it's sitting somewhere waiting for a customer to pick it up. And this eventually led to a collapse in the second half of 2014, and the oil price went all the way down, eventually to somewhere in around $30 per barrel at the beginning of 2016. So we have had an extremely violent adjustment, and now we stand at around today 74, and that is the success, or so-called success, of the agreement between OPEC and some non-OPEC countries, led respectively by Saudi Arabia and Russia, which, in essence, if you look at the graph, managed from the end of 2017 to today to increase the price from the neighborhood of $55 per barrel to approximately $20 higher. That's not insignificant. However, I would dare to say that it is a rather predictable rebounding or adjustment after what had been an excessive collapse in the previous months. And so maybe now the market is adjusting. There are these geopolitical fears. I personally doubt that American sanctions will lead to a significant decrease in Iranian exports. We have had this experience in the past. Sanctions are never as successful as some people expect. There are many ways to cheat and bypass them. So I think we can look towards some moderate prices in the neighborhood of between upper 60s or lower 70s, as we have now, but I do not expect any substantial and violent change down the road. It is important because if the price is allowed to increase too much, it will discourage demand. It will further convince people that it is necessary to move away from oil, and that has significant dangers for the region. Thank you. Thank you.